Over the next 3 nights, WVUA is proud to present a special report. Tunnels Under Tuscaloosa dives into a mystery that's been passed around to people who grew up in West Alabama. The Jemison Graff Mansion sits on Greensboro Avenue and has seen more of Tuscaloosa's history than most buildings in the Druid City. And the history of the building itself, it's one to talk about.
Hi, welcome to the Jemison Graff Mansion. We're so excited to have the WVUA news team here to explore the history of this special house and see the treasures and mysteries that we can help solve.
It's a staple to the West Alabama community, home of the Tuscaloosa Tourism and Sports Commission, and the place where hundreds of people have set their I-dos. The Jemison Graff Mansion, built between 1859 and 1862 by Senator Robert Jemison, a leading statesman for the state, for his wife Priscilla Cherokee and daughter Cherokee.
They built this house as a house to entertain with, and so it is, in a way, an antebellum version of a game day condo.
But long before modern-day parties were filling the halls of the Jemison, dignitaries of the late 1800s would be hosted at the 15,000-square-foot home.
After dinner, you would retire to separate spaces, and sometimes, the doors would be open, and it's not necessarily that they were segregated, but ladies were, not supposed to drink in the afternoon in public. You could, of course, eat fruit that had been soaking in brandy.
Throughout the years, the house was passed along through the Jemison family. Jemison's daughter Cherokee married a prominent lawyer in Tuscaloosa, Andrew Coleman Hargrove, but their marriage didn't end happily and led to several ghost stories in modern-day Tuscaloosa.
There were some rumors of some ghosts or...
Right. Colonel Hargrove was shot in the Civil War, and they were never able to remove the bullet out of his head, and so he had unendurable migraines the rest of his life. But in later years, the pain grew too great, and he took his own life here in the house.
Cherokee herself died in the early 1900s, which ultimately led to one of the house's namesakes taking up residence. Robert Jemison Graff was one of the most famous people of the Graff family and invented the Graff generator.
He grew up in this, was born here and grew up in the house, and he is the inventor of the Graff generator. The electrostatic generator is what divides the atom and to allow us to do subatomic particle research.
Now, in the years after Graff, the house was owned by the Birchfields, whose troublemaking boys helped mold one of the biggest mysteries of Tuscaloosa. On Wednesday, we'll take you deep inside the Jemison Mansion to let you know all about the slave tunnel mystery. But tomorrow, we'll continue looking at the history of the mansion, including how it narrowly escaped being destroyed by General Croxton's army.